This is the 20th episode of Check It Out, Carnegie-Stout Public Library's podcast. My name is Sarah, and I'm an adult services librarian at Carnegie-Stout. This month, I'll be sharing a quick update on upcoming events happening at Carnegie-Stout Public Library this summer. Be sure to visit the library's website at carnegiestout.org to register or learn more. You can also call the library at 563-589-4225 to register for events over the phone. You should also make sure that you're subscribed to the library's YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/Carnegie-Stout. The library is able to upload recordings of many virtual programs, which means if you've missed a live event, you still have a chance to watch later. You'll also find the videos for 2 upcoming pre-recorded events on the library's YouTube and Facebook pages. If you haven't liked the library's Facebook page, you should. Go to facebook.com/Carnegie-Stout. Then be sure to check back on Facebook and YouTube on Friday, May 7th at 6 p.m. for a virtual Music at Your Library concert featuring Dubuque singer-songwriter Jackie Miller. Jackie Miller has a soulful voice that floats effortlessly over her guitar playing and accompanying percussion provided by her husband. And on Wednesday, May 19th at 6:30, check back for the pre-recorded video premiere, An Introduction to Sourdough Bread with Ben, Part 1. Librarian Ben will share tips and tricks to help you get started making your own sourdough bread at home. If you love Mother Nature, or if you're looking for a fun and sustainable Mother's Day gift, be sure to call the library at 563-589-4225 and register for the Upcycled Air Plant Terrarium Workshop with AmeriCorps happening on Saturday, May 8th. You bring the jar or other container for your new terrarium, and experts from Green Iowa AmeriCorps will help you create a beautiful new home for your air plant. Air plants are a great houseplant for those of us who might not have the greenest of thumbs. To ensure social distancing at this workshop, you must call ahead and register for a 15-minute session. Each household will be limited to 4 family members at their session. That phone number again is 563-589-4225. The library has a number of virtual book discussions coming in the next few weeks. You can borrow copies of book discussion titles from the checkout desk on the library's first floor. On Tuesday, May 11th at 6 p.m., the Let's Talk Book Group will be discussing What Unites Us: Reflections on Patriotism by Dan Rather. On Wednesday, May 26th at 6:30 p.m., the Dubuque Metropolitan Area Solid Waste Agency and Green Iowa AmeriCorps will join Carnegie-Stout for a sustainable book discussion of Waste: One Woman's Fight Against America's Dirty Secret by Catherine Coleman Flowers. In addition to traditional print copies of this book, the library has several Kindle Fire tablets with the e-book of Waste available to borrow at the first floor recommendations desk. On Monday, June 7th at 6 p.m., the Geek Out Book Club will discuss Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And on Wednesday, June 16th at 6 p.m., the Mystery and Mayhem Book Club will discuss Paragon Hotel by Lindsay Fay. To register for any of these book clubs, be sure to visit carnegiestout.org. Carnegie-Stout also has several great author programs coming up in the next few months. Author Libby Copeland will discuss her book, The Lost Family: How DNA Testing is Upending Who We Are on Monday, June 8th at 6 p.m. The Lost Family is a thought-provoking nonfiction book about how the growth of genetic testing is changing our families and relationships. The programs that I am most excited about for this summer are the series of virtual events with some of my favorite romance authors. Over the last difficult year, romance novels have been the books that I've turned to the most. The focus on the drama of human relationships and connection and their promise of a happy ending have made them the perfect escape for me as a reader. Whether you're a longtime romance reader or are new to the genre, you'll probably be excited to hear the best part about this series. If you register to attend the live virtual events, you can also enter your name to win a copy of each of the author's latest books. We'll be giving away 5 copies of each title, so that's 15 chances to win. The series starts with best-selling author FARRAH ROCHON on Thursday, May 20th at 6:30 p.m. With more than 30 titles to her name and several award nominations and wins, I'm sure many longtime romance readers have seen her books on the shelves. Her most recent novel is The Boyfriend Project, a witty yet serious take on a workplace romance with a great focus on female friendship that sets up the next books in the series. That next book, The Dating Playbook, is coming out in August, and I absolutely have a pre-order in for that ebook. Next up is MERYL WILSNER on Wednesday, June 9th at 6 p.m. WILSNER's debut novel, Something to Talk About, came out last summer, and it's a slow burn that I just could not put down. When WILSNER says that they write love stories about women who take so long to kiss that you'll want to fling yourself into the sun, they aren't kidding. I also really appreciated the way that WILSNER addressed the ways that a power imbalance can affect a relationship. I loved these characters, and it was such a pleasure to cheer for them as they worked to find happiness, both personally and professionally. And last, but by no means least, is Mia SOSA on Thursday, August 5th at 6:30 p.m. If you've been listening to the Check It Out podcast from the beginning, you might recall me talking about The Worst Best Man. This was the audiobook I was listening to as the world went into lockdown, and it was the perfect distraction from, well, everything. It's a funny, steamy, enemies to lovers story, and it also includes some absolutely delicious food descriptions. I hope to see you at all of these virtual events, and definitely keep your eye on Carnegie-Stout.org so that you don't miss out on everything else we have planned in the coming months. Thank you for joining us for this quick update episode of Check It Out, Carnegie-Stout Public Library's podcast. If you have something you'd like to share with the podcast, please do reach out. Visit the library's website at carnegiestout.org/podcast. Call us at 563-589-4225 or send an email to yourlibrarian@dubuque.lib.ia.us. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, as always, to Ben Eagle, who wrote and recorded the music for this podcast. Happy reading!